let's do some sniffs. Well, I was about to sniff, and then I was like, man, starting a video just sniffing. Now I can't sniff because it's just too obvious. I just was going to sniff. Ooh, fun collaboration. In other words, splitting the work and working by yourself. Oh, fun. It says discuss the case with your team members. Oh man, no, we're not doing that. We're splitting the work. We're just, one person's doing half of the questions, the other person's doing the other half. What did Jonathan say he was gonna do? He said he already started on it, actually. Oh, I thought he was gonna wait till 9:30 to start on it. He says, well, he probably started but didn't finish. He says he's gonna go up to scenario 3, knowledge question 2. Okay, so he wants me to do scenario 3, question 3 to the last scenario. I'm assuming it's the second half of the assignment, right? Also, he sent me... So basically what I did, he sent me a Google document, but for some reason I wasn't able to edit it. I sent an edit request. I don't know if he got that. If he didn't get it, it's perfectly fine. I can just download the assignment directly. Let's see if I can directly edit it here. Probably not. But if I can't, I'll just send him an email asking him to enable editing. Or I can just send him my answers. I already sent a request. My God. Did it even send the first message? Or first request? I don't know. Maybe he just didn't get it or whatever. But it doesn't matter. So he's done the first one. Nice. Yeah. Are there really 12 questions? I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 12. And he wants me to start scenario 3. Wait. What? Wait, I'm confused. Did he just now? Was that just because I sent the edit request? I don't know. Like if I do this, it might not let me do it. Oh, maybe he just now. Nice. So looks like he did accept that just now. Oh. Okay, so what do you want me to do again? Start on scenario 3, knowledge question 3. Okay, so he wants me to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I just have to read scenario 3 and scenario 4, scenario 5. Okay. So yeah, I could directly edit on here now, so that's good. My voice hurts. Well, not hurts, but it's very somewhat lost. What is it called? My voice is not at 100% right now because I talked for an entire hour straight in the vlog. Dude. Why? Wait just a minute here, folks. Wait just 1 second. Just 1 second. The one I consider to be easy, that doesn't require an explanation, was this one. Knowledge check question 1. So this one doesn't say you need an explanation for knowledge check question 1 for scenario 4. It says explanation. Do you need to write an explanation? It doesn't even say explanation. Why would you need to explain it? Each one is 2 points. Some of these other ones are 3 points. Yay! 30. Wait. Each assignment is worth 40 points, not 30. Whatever. I remember what happened in our other group last semester. They assigned me to 2 questions, and then there were like 2 questions that didn't have anybody assigned to them. But I only ended up answering the 2 questions. Of course. Yep. 2 questions last time. This time it's 6 questions. Great. Scenario 3. Alrighty. I just love talking in a falsetto voice. Can I stop? I can't cube because I'll just be distracted, so I'll cube. Mercer! Is he the... It probably doesn't even matter. Who are the characters? Actually, I probably need to read this part. Okay, fine. Oh, Mercer is actually the what? What the heck? You will be introduced to Mercer, VP Human Resources for the Jardine Group and his HR team. As the characters work on 5 different challenging scenarios, you will have a chance to practice the competencies that you have learned under business behavioral competencies. For scenario 1, 2, 3, and 4, you will have to respond to knowledge check questions and substantiate your response with an explanation. Additionally, for each scenario, you have to provide your best response based on the scenario and substantiate your response with an explanation. The Jardine Group is a privately owned chain of home furnishing stores. There are 10 stores located in 8 metropolitan areas. In 2 warehouses. HR is centrally located with HR business partners at headquarters assigned to specific stores and warehouses. And Mercer is about to become involved in a major strategic decision for Jardine. Before you get started, however, you should review some information about the Jardine Group, its industry, its HR unit, and the people you will meet in this exercise. Jardine Group started with 1 store opened by the current owner's grandfather. Of course, hereditary. You were just born into owning a store. Nice. Nice. Expanded steadily. Current CEO John Willits. That's like the most CEO old white guy sounding name I've ever seen. Was oh, and he's gonna pass it down to his children as well. Hereditary CEO position, apparently. That's funny. Financial metrics: gross margin, store traffic, and conversion rate. The size of individual sales, revenue per employee. And customer service ratings in general. Performance has been declining against these metrics. The strategy has changed from competing on product quality and customer service to a focus on trimming costs and pressing for favorable pricing from suppliers. This improved profitability at first, but the effect has leveled and begun to decline. Current challenge is to achieve growth and profitability in a new marketplace and industry. Home furnishing industry sector performance tied to the general economy, particularly housing sales and interest in employment rates. Value of individual purchases has been trending down as customers buy more single items rather than rooms of furniture and fewer high-margin items. Demographics is important too. Younger customers are more mobile, prefer smaller homes, often apartments, and are yeah, we definitely prefer living in an apartment. That's what we prefer. Well, I don't know, maybe they do prefer it. and are more interested in environmentally sensitive fabrics and home fashion trends. Fastest growing sector is clicks and mortar business. That is, businesses combine retail presence with effective online sites and e-commerce options. Early attempts at purely online business did not do well. Customers wanted to experience the products before purchasing them. Competition within the industry is less of a factor in business strategy. However, all businesses and suppliers struggle with profitability. Jardine HR strategy focuses on improving self-service deliveries of HR services, lowering employee injury rates in warehouses and shipping functions, and measuring customer service. Situation characters. Mercer, that's his first name. What kind of a name is Mercer? Bonham, Vice President HR, Jardine Group. John Willits, CEO. Nick, HR Manager. Karen, Karen, HR Manager. Angela, HR Business Partner. Assigned to Warehouse 2. Every character is either HR or the CEO. Okay, I don't have to read the first two. So, I remember last time I actually did read the first two because I thought maybe I needed some information from them to answer the next ones. Because I was really confused. Like, these are going to be like the test questions. Like, they're going to be like, oh, what's the best situation? What's the best approach to the situation? And it's like, I mean, there's multiple good ways to do this. What? Why is there one right answer here? What the heck? Like, there might literally be a correct answer, and I'm gonna not get the right answer. What? I mean, everything has multiple approaches. Everything's not just black and white. Like, oh, this is the right answer here. Mercer and his team is focusing on customer service problem. Nice grammar and nice capitalization of customer service. I said. They are not sure exactly what the problem is. There are rather short telephone surveys that follows deliveries to customers to simply provide data about satisfaction with different aspects of the purchase, price, selection, quality, shopping experience, delivery service, delivery experience, and customer service experience. The team has this raw data. I love saying data, but it seems like everyone says data. Isn't it just whatever? You can use either pronunciation. Like, it says both are correct. It says that both of them are correct. Right here. There is not a pronunciation for this. Either one is correct. It's either one. Somebody just said it's not pronounced. It's not pronounced data. That's funny. Everybody pronounces it as data. Can everybody? Can there just be an article that's like, how? What the heck? Well, how was it originally pronounced? So maybe the original pronunciation was data. I prefer data. Data is the pronunciation. There is no correct single pronunciation. I mean, the dictionary says either one's correct. Like, maybe the original pronunciation was data. Data? Data is a pronunciation. What the heck? It says most people say data. What the heck is data? Dude. I bet Reddit would be a great source of information for how to say it. Pronounced both ways, sometimes mixed in the same sentence. This guy says data when talking about information, data when referring to. That was just a joke. I'm stupid. Okay. It's just not. I'm going to say data because I like saying data, so too bad. Oh. They provide data about satisfaction. The team has this raw data. How can they use it? Nice grammar. Knowledge check. Question 1. Select the correct response based on the knowledge that you know. Oh, I remember hating this assignment for one reason. Because sometimes they would answer the questions for you. Well, not exactly. So basically, they would give you a quote possible answer to the question. But, like, does that mean you're supposed to just answer it the way they answered it? Like, what analytical tool can be used to show relative sizes of data categories? Well, I mean, there's multiple ways. Right? Well, actually, no. I think the pie chart is like the only correct answer out of those 4. Like, could you use like a histogram? A distribution of relative sizes of data categories. Technically, you could use either a pie chart or a histogram. I think I'm gonna double check though. It had like a list of stuff. I think this might have actually been the question I had to answer last semester. These 2 questions. I had these exact 2 questions here. I don't know. It's weird. They say, what should you do? And then they're like, okay, they did this. Wait, are you supposed to answer the same one they did? Why would you give us the answer? Why? I mean, yeah, they did ask for the explanation, but that's what I found confusing about the assignment list. Wait, I'm done. Oh wow, he's actually working on it right now. Nice. You probably noticed that I haven't even started yet. Well, I have kind of started, but not really. Open the document. What are you doing? Open it. Not all three. I hope he's not like really worried I'm not gonna finish. Yep, I read this whole 42-page document for nothing because I got 76% on the test. Here's a scatter diagram. So basically, relative sizes of data categories. Scatter diagram is the correlation between two variables, so no. The variance analysis is not what you need, probably. Trend chart, not a trend chart. So a pie chart is definitely the correct answer. You know, I think what I'm going to do is just choose the answer and then write the explanations later. It's so stupid. They just gave you the answer. So this is going to be one of the easiest questions probably. So D is the answer. I guess I'll put D, I will just put the letter. I'll put the letter and the thing. So I was on scenario 3, knowledge check question. Oh, I just realized this is the first question. He's doing this one. Great. Never mind. Ah, great. I'll read through the thing because I don't know if it's required for question 3. Guess what, buddy? This is the proportion of partially satisfied and not satisfied. Wait. The heck? This one is satisfied. This is partially, this is not. Why do they have to use stupid, idiotic shades of blue? Like, it's so hard to distinguish between the shade of blue. Just use different colors. What the heck? They're so alarmed. It says they focus on the team's attention. So the biggest category is the quality. So hilarious. so hilarious. They gave you the answer again. More interviews. Damage noted on delivery, poor quality construction, poor quality materials, wrong color, wrong item, poor wear. Further research showed that almost 80% of customers' identified quality issues were related to flaws in the delivered products and poor quality materials and poor quality construction. Dude. What's the difference between the construction and the materials? Finally, we're on to a question I'm supposed to answer. What's... Yet again, they gave you the answer. What would be the best approach to that will provide more information about the timing and location of the quality defects I just hate it. Give you an answer. Like, are you supposed to choose a different answer? Like, maybe this is the answer here, but you're supposed to explain what the answer is. Why that's the answer. What kind of a assignment is this? They should have just been like, why is the trend analysis the best? Why is it the correct one? It's kind of weird because it's almost like, oh, are you supposed to choose a different answer besides the one they chose? Anyways, I'm just going to put C. And you can't copy this. Wow. It's not A. I'm not copying and pasting it. C. Trend analysis. Knowledge check question 4. Nice. The trend. If you take a look, it's showing the years and the quarters, and it's showing the number of somethings, the number of defects. Wait, what is the question? Yes, the defects. The number of defects, and it's showing the which location it is, and it's showing what quarter it was and the number, and it clearly shows that both warehouses are experiencing the almost very similar amounts of defects and they're going up and down at the exact same time. So anyways, and it's also steadily going up over the quarters. Anyway, so it began showing up. It kind of began showing up at like quarter one of fiscal year 2 or something. Quarter. It sharply rose in quarter 3. So anyways. It says the increases and decreases appeared to be related only to seasonal volumes. Okay, when it's adjusted for seasonality, the problem is still apparent. It's also occurring at both warehouses. Knowledge check question 4. Guess what? They did a root cause analysis. They gave you the answer again. It's still not clear what the correct answer is, but they told you they did a root cause analysis. See, did I do this before? I think these might be the ones I answered before. See, perform a root cause analysis. After gathering and analyzing data, Mercer and his team conclude that the root cause of the quality problems was inadequate criteria for selecting new suppliers. This problem was made worse because of lack of quality focus among warehouse workers, which prevented them from noting and reporting the poor quality products to purchasing. What a great equation that's so incredibly helpful. To win management support for necessary resources, Mercer must submit a business case for the investment. Which one from the following will do the best job of securing support for the initiative? Now here is one where they don't give the answer. I don't think I did this one last time, because remember I only did 2 questions. I think the 2 I just now did are the 2 I did last time. I feel sorry for Jonathan. One of the hardest questions is up here. It's one of the first few questions. It's like, this is probably the hardest question on the entire thing. It's like, pick 4 initiatives from the following that should be prioritized in the HR strategy and substantiate. My God. What? Like, are there 4 correct answers? It says there's 4 correct responses. How are you supposed to know which 4 are the correct ones? Wow. Maybe it's, if you study this SWOT analysis close enough, it has hints as to which ones you're supposed to pick, probably. Oh man, maybe it's not so bad. This one right here sucks. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do in this one. At this point, I don't really know. To win management support for necessary resources. Mercer must submit a business case for the investment. Which one from the following will do the best job of securing support for the initiative? I honestly have no freaking clue what the answer is. What the heck? How are you supposed to know the answer to that question? Creating a business case. Maybe it's in here. Establish a line of sight from strategic goals to HR project objectives. Establishing that a specific problem exists, arguing that the proposed solution is the best way to solve the problem in terms of time, cost efficiency, and probability of success. We have a statement of need, the condition or change impelling the function's action. Recommended solution. The objectives for an ideal solution are defined. The desirable outcomes of such initiative and the proposed action is described in sufficient detail to show how it meets these objectives. In some cases, alternatives may be described as well, and the reasons why they are not being recommended may be discussed. Risks and opportunities. Risks should include outcomes that could decrease the project's chance for success. Outcomes that could present new opportunities that would require action, and the risks of doing nothing at all. Estimated costs and time frame. The project budget should include all foreseeable elements plus a reserve for the unforeseeable based on the project's risk. The time frame should keep in mind not only the project requirements. Also, the organization's needs. Longer or more complex projects may be structured in phases with gates or review milestones at which management can decide whether to proceed. Once approved and implemented, projects should be revisited periodically. Research your proposal carefully, gather facts, investigate alternatives, consider risks, align your proposal with organizational strategy, get early buy-in from key decision makers and influencers. Put your proposal in writing, explain the issue and needs, describe the solution using facts, not emotion, include specific metrics to evaluate its effectiveness. Guess what? Isn't like every answer part of that? The problem and proposed solution is described at the higher level. Their effectiveness is supported with references to similar programs implemented by the competitors. Program benefits are connected with the company's goals and metrics defined. Costs are compared with an industry average revenue increases. The program is thoroughly described and aligned to aspects of the defined problem. A schedule for delivery, staffing plan, and budget estimate are provided. Like C and A sound fine. And even B sounds fine, but maybe it's not. I don't know. They all sound fine. What the heck? How are you even supposed to know this? The problem is defined in terms of tangible and intangible costs. It says you're supposed to define the costs, right? Look. It says define costs. Or define costs, and then define the cost and justify it through anticipated benefits. It's completely impossible to know which question. This is like a test. This is an example of what one of the test questions would look like. I have no clue what he's looking for. None of these, like, none of them directly come from this. Well, they kind of all somewhat come from this. Like any one of these could be correct. They all look fine. I don't see what's the problem with any of those answers. A and C especially look like they could be right answers. I don't know. Stuff like this was not included in the reading. This part was not in the reading. This was in the reading. This was in the reading. This is correct. Like, if you strictly look at what the reading says, the reading has this. The reading has this. The reading has this. And this. Now, C seems like it might be exactly correct, because maybe C is the right answer, because both of them I saw directly in the reading. But the reading also has this, too, kind of. It says you should define costs. It says it should include all foreseeable elements. Costs. It says that, yes. Every single answer has a correct answer in it. Maybe C is the right answer because the entirety of it is within the reading. The program is thoroughly described and aligned to aspects of the defined problem. A schedule for delivery, staffing plan, and budget is provided. Yes, that's part of it. Yes. It says the estimated costs. Well, it literally has the word project budget right there. It says, yes, a budget. A schedule for delivery. That's the time. Frame. The staffing plan and budget estimate. Yes. And also the problem, you need to define the problem and the solution, supporting their effectiveness with reference to similar programs. That sounds correct, but it's not in the reading. Comparing costs with industry average revenue increase for similar programs. Literally every single one of these answers sounds correct. What is the right answer? Yet again, I don't know. It's exactly what I felt like when I was taking that test, and why I got 76% on the test. Okay, this next question is going to be easier. Easiest question. Here are the change initiative objectives. Communicate new initiatives and rationale to workforce and enlist supervisory support. Strengthen change management and customer service skills of HR business partners. Empower warehouse receivers and shippers to identify and act on quality mistakes. Develop new processes and tools to support quality objectives in receiving shipping. Implement new performance metrics in purchasing that reflect a shift in strategic focus from cost effectiveness to quality. Review and revise all company policies to reflect quality focus. You see below a diagram that combines Kurt Lewis's phases in the change process and John Connor's recommendation for supporting change at each step. Write each of these techniques in their correct state of change process. Oh, man. So, yeah. No! Stop. Fake conversations. Oh. What the heck? Easy question. But guess what? There's a twist. This part of the assignment doesn't require an explanation. But on this worksheet, it has the word explanation there. So what? Are you supposed to write an explanation or not? I might not end up writing an explanation. It doesn't say you need an explanation on the original sheet, but on this sheet it says explanation right here. And what is there to even explain? I'll put them here. It's kind of hard. It's basically just a matter of copying and pasting. Trying to find it. Oh, wait. Is it in this section? It has to be in this section. Where is it? Oh, no, it's not here. Yeah. It's underneath consultation policy. I mean, competency. Competency. All I have to do is copy and paste this. That's why that's the easiest question. Okay, create a sense of urgency. E, create a sense of urgency. Assemble a strong guiding team. Provide a clear vision. Is there going to be enough room? Nice. One. Over communicates. Apparently the word over communicate isn't a word. Empower action. Ensure short-term successes. Oh. Consolidate progress. Institutionalize. And do I have to write? It's very possible I'm not going to. So I have to answer 6 questions. I've answered 2, well, no explanations yet. I've answered 3 questions so far without explanation, one of which may not require an explanation, but it's very ambiguous as to whether you're supposed to write an explanation or not. And I was not able to answer this question. Then the first 2 questions were easy because they just gave you the answer. The third question, nothing. Fourth question, you just copy and paste stuff from the reading. Now we have 2 more. Oh boy. Well, at least we're kind of close to the end of this. Oh, best response question. Wait, are they both best response questions? Maybe the best response questions are the worst ones. The ones where you don't have any freaking clue what he's looking for. Let's read all these fake dialogues. This is real people talking. Just imagine real people talking, saying these words out loud. in the real world. I am very glad to see we are focusing on strengthening our HR business partners. They are the front line of contact with stores and warehouses. They can make this initiative a success if they have the right skills. Karen. Plus, these are talented people. We can keep them engaged by increasing their role and maybe prepare them for future promotions. I was thinking the same thing. I have to say though, ha ha ha, Nick sees, he's referring to himself in the third person. What the heck? What? Oh my gosh. I can't even see this organization. I can't read it. Purchasing Alan Burke. It's about changing the culture in purchasing. The director of that function. It's kind of interesting, actually. I recently took the supply chain class, and I think my professor was somebody who had that exact same job or something. The director of that function was hired 3 years ago to create this kind of culture to aggressively bargain with suppliers to lower our costs and increase margins. And now we are turning the ship around. I agree it's going to be a challenge. The director has hired those people with these skills and uses negotiating successes in performance reviews and compensation decisions. I know what you mean. I was at the purchasing function meeting last year, and it focused on celebrating success and lowering purchasing costs. And now we're telling them we don't want them to do what they became so good at. Drew, do you have any thoughts on how to approach this one? Our purchasing strategy is a key element in improving our quality. I have a feeling this one might be a slightly easier question to answer. Like, there might be more answers that are obviously wrong. I think D is obviously wrong. A. Technically, A is the solution. Well, I don't think A could be right, because you can't just be like, by the way, buddy, we're going to now fire you because we need to change the culture. And you would think that actually they would ask him if he could change the culture before firing him for not doing it. But so probably A and D are wrong. And B kind of sounds like it's not right. I feel like C is correct. It just C feels correct. But again, it's not like an obvious answer, but at least it's not as bad as the other question. Like, I feel like C could be right. I remember looking at this question last semester, like I was trying to actually answer this question because it was one of the two questions that nobody had gotten assigned, and then someone else ended up answering it. But of course, nobody else in our group had any idea what to do either. I don't think anybody knows. I don't think anybody in this class knows how to do this assignment. Is it even possible to know how to do this? Just based on reading all the stuff he wrote here. You know what's hilarious? I don't think the word workshop was mentioned a single time in this document, and yet it might be the correct answer for one of the questions. Hilarious! I remember reading this, and obviously C is wrong. That's such an obvious wrong answer right there. And D is obviously the wrong answer. So, okay, at least we were down to 2. I mean, B sounds like it could be the answer. And it could be A. It's either A or B. Again, I don't know. Stop. So basically, I have definite answers for 3 questions. 2 questions. Okay, 1 question, I have a tentative answer. 1 question, I'm stuck between 2 answers. And 1 question, I have literally no clue what the answer is. So that's how that's going. I don't want to write explanation. First one. And for one of the ones I know what the correct answer is, I don't know the explanation. Do I know the explanation for the first one, this one? This is a very obvious, easy explanation to do. So... I have 1.5 apples left to complete the assignment. The total amount of time spent on the assignment right now is 1 hour. It's so much for doing it in 1 hour. Imagine me finishing this in 1 hour. It's already been 1 hour and 16 minutes. Let's see how far Jonathan has gone. Let's see, he has gotten through question number 1, question number 2, question number 3. He has finished 3 of 6. Good job. And he seems to be working on this one. He has 3 out of the 4 things here. Oh boy. And guess what I've done? I've given the correct answer for 3 out of 6, but I have not given any explanations. I think I maybe did like this one and this one last time. Or maybe I did scenario 3, question 1 and 2. Now I'm doing question 3. Okay, what's the best approach that will provide more information about the timing and location of the quality defects? Wow. Wow. What a great explanation. Great job! Why am I yelling? It's not that bad. I'm just frustrated at this assignment. Because some of the questions suck. I don't know what the explanation is for this one. I guess I'll go to this explanation on here. Starts with the result and then works backward. Each cause is analyzed to identify a preceding cause. This questioning will proceed backward in rounds until the fundamental or root cause is identified. I remember answering this question last time. I think these are the two questions I answered, actually. I bet he marked my answer incorrect. Ha ha! I don't remember if he marked it incorrect. I wonder if... I highly doubt I have it on my computer. And would it even be called Module 1.4 Team Activity? Probably, I don't know. Wait, maybe I downloaded it to my computer. No, probably not. Oh, no. Well, nothing is 1.4. I don't think it's on. I don't have it anymore. It's gone. It's gone. One last effort to find it is to look at the date. And when we did it last time, it was like February or something like that. So here's the laws one. Econ, quiz, mock interview, management accounting, econ, resume business communication, resume. Well, actually, resume and resume are spelled the same, except nice. There's a password right there. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Econ, business communication, interview leader transcript. Yep, it's obviously not here because the interview leader thing was. Wait, hold on. Business. Week 1 options. Journal. Yep, it's not here. Is it a downloads though? Could be. Man. God, this stuff I downloaded. Individual activity for 1.3. I found it. Can't believe I found it. It probably only has my answers. Maybe it has my team answers too. But doesn't necessarily mean they're right answers. I already said I wasn't going to look at it because it's cheating. Is it really? I can't believe I downloaded that? I actually downloaded that assignment. How? Why? It was basically a shared document. Was I the one who submitted it? I don't remember submitting it. I thought someone else submitted it. Maybe I submitted it. Maybe that's what happened. I submitted the document. It was downloaded at 5 a.m. Why? Why? Why 5 a.m.? What? Why would I download it at 5 a.m.? Well, that's just the date modified, so maybe it wasn't downloaded at 5 a.m. It was just modified at 5 a.m. Why would I modify it at 5 a.m.? What's taking so long? Oh, man. I don't think I wrote it. I know there's nothing in here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So actually, no. I think what happened was I downloaded it when I was looking at it for the first time. I was looking at the assignment for the first time. That's why I downloaded it, but I never actually used it. We used a shared one that was kind of like shared on Google Docs, but it wasn't Google Docs, it was something else. Whatever. What? Let's. Oh, he's writing some stuff. Nice. I wonder if he's looking at the progress I've made and is like, oh man, he's only given one explanation out of 6. Maybe 5, probably 5. Because the one question is ambiguous as to whether you need to provide an explanation. And guess what? I'm not gonna provide an explanation. So 1 out of 5 done. Man, perform a root cause analysis. Now what should they do? So they found that there's a problem being caused. So they found a problem being caused. There's a problem. There's a higher level of defects in. They found a problem. Now, what should they do next? Change the culture. Create a business case to secure resources to develop a response. Perform a root cause analysis for research quality programs implemented by similar businesses. I'm just going to write before you can solve the problem. Before you can solve the problem, you need to identify the root cause. I basically gonna be like, that's not a good enough explanation. That's essentially what I wrote last time. I don't freaking care. I'm just gonna write that. Okay. So the next question I'm the most sure of is, I think, question 4. Scenario 4, question 1. I think that's the one I thought I knew the answer to. So I think I thought C was the answer. So A, don't just fire the guy. B, It didn't sound right. See. Well, guess what? Didn't they already have? These are the objectives. They didn't develop a strategy. Well, this is the strategy. This is the strategy. All right. It says position the quality objectives as the refinement of the current strategy. Well, that doesn't sound right. It's not really a refinement of the current strategy. It's a complete change of strategy. Have the CEO discuss the new strategy with the head of purchasing, schedule a workshop with key purchasing personnel and the HR team to develop new processes and metrics. I mean, that sounds right. I don't know why it's right. It just sounds right. Compared to all the other ones, it sounds correct. I'm literally just going to type it here because I don't want to. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. All I have to do is this. It's C. 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 Undo. It's C. Oh, man. Three. I'm basically halfway done, guys. Hey, I'm halfway done. All I have to do is do 3 more, and I've already got this one. I just have to write the explanation. I just have 3 more. Oh, that's not how you say that. He's like, oh. Yeah, nobody says that. And nobody refers to himself in the third person. What the crap? Wait, is Nick the CEO? No, wait, who's the CEO? Oh, yeah, his name was John Willens. I think that was his name. Wait. No, Willits. John Willits. Man. Oh, Jonathan's done? Wait, how is he done already? I thought he was only on like the 3rd question. What? Oh, this was the last one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I'm confused. Wait! Oh, I typed mine in the wrong area. No, I did type mine in the right one. Or did I? No, he's not done. Hold on. I typed mine in the correct one. He was the one who typed it in the wrong one.
Or did he answer the question incorrectly? He did scenario 3. Question 1. Yeah, I think he gave the wrong answer on this one. Because question 1 was like, what was I doing again? I was just about to do this. Great. Now to fire it. What was I doing until... Oh, I was reading the stinking scenario. Now I don't even... Now reading it again, I don't know. Come on. I think C is still the answer. He hasn't responded. Right. I asked him if he was going to do. I kind of worded it in a way where I was like, were you going to do this one or should I do it? Like, I don't want to be mean and be like, hey, do this one. You forgot to do this one. He said he was going to do it, but he hasn't. He must have failed. He must have forgotten about it. Let's see. He said he wasn't sure whether it was D or B. I mean, they literally told you the answer, but whatever. And he said he'll do question 2. Man, I'm struggling with this. Well, I think I have a good thing. Okay, I think that's a decent explanation. Okay, 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6. Only 2 more. And I think the very last question was the one that I was most sure about after this. This one, it was like 50-50 between A and B. Dang it. Great. What? Oh my god, we have less than an hour. Well, we're almost done. I think I have that B is the answer. Advise Angela. My goodness. Only one question left. I wonder how Jonathan's doing. Let's see. Did the pie chart thing, and he did this one. Nice. Looks like he's done. Now I just have one left. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on a sec. Oh, this is the best response. Okay. Oh, this one I had no clue how to answer. Literally no clue. It was like every single answer seemed right. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna go see. Oh my gosh. And then come up with some bull crap. Did I put the correct letter for the... Whoops. I did Control C. That didn't really do anything. So. I mean, like, in this section about business case, it says you need the statement of need. It's the problem, solution, risks and opportunities, estimated cost, and time frame. None of the stinking responses have all four of those. Well, it says you have the problem, then you have the solution, and the schedule for delivery. Dang it! I don't know. Because C is right, but it's incomplete. Every single option is incomplete. What is this? Okay, they want you to include the problem, the solution, the cost and time frame. That option C has those, but it doesn't have the risks and opportunities. It doesn't have that. None of them have all four. None of them have all four. That's what's listed in the stinking rating. It lists four things it needs. And guess what? All four options, none of them have all four. None of the four options include all four things. This one includes the problem, the solution, and then their effectiveness. How effective they are because comparing them to something else. It's weird. I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking here. Well, it doesn't talk about the cost though. Okay, I'm pretty stinking certain that D is wrong. Now I don't know if C is right. Let me just make sure he answered the one right. Pie chart. Wait, actually... Hold on. So they did phone interviews. Yeah. He answered it exactly how they answered it. Okay. Maybe you finally got it. That they gave you the answer. You know what? I'm just gonna not reference it. Estimated cost and time frame. Wait, no, C doesn't talk about the risks and opportunities. Oh man, can't believe I'm done. I believe we are done. I think we're done. I'm gonna message him, make sure. Oh my gosh. Let's just kind of skim over this. I'm gonna just look over. I'm not even reading it, I'm just looking to make sure every question is answered. I'm just gonna delete this. Oops, I didn't write an explanation because there's like a 50-50 chance as to whether he wants us to write an explanation there. Well, it says explanation, why wouldn't we write an explanation? I'm gonna submit it now. Oh man. Okay. Why is it called Hufflepuff? The name of the document is Hufflepuff. Oh, we actually have some time left over. But yeah, the total time that it took to complete it was... Oh, lag. Man, this is lag. It took me about 2 hours. Wow. A little over 2 hours, which was my estimate for the long estimate there. 1.4 team activity, I believe, is what we did. So, stinking lag. Oh. Oh. Wait. No. Submission guidelines. Submission guidelines. There isn't really any guidelines. Okay. Add file. Come on. Oh, we're out. Upload file. Is it gonna even open it? Stinking bugs. What's that bug? Come on, lag.